right, we are on a live stream. Let's double check.
We're good. We got sound. All right. Good afternoon, evening. Gosh, it's getting dark very early. It feels like it's about 10 o'clock. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Joni with Paperback Exchange Bookstore, 6412 Ridge Road in Port Richey. And we have the honor of interviewing today local author Daniela Parker, who has put together this great book, Mother of Wolves, dystopian novel. Good afternoon, Daniela.
Good afternoon, Jenny. Thank you for having me.
Well, thanks for being here. So you've been locked down for the last year or so. You've been writing a lot? Oh,
yeah. I'm trying to write a lot. Yeah. And so published this book. I'm really proud of it.
Yeah. So tell us about this. This is a science fiction fantasy dystopian novel. Let me read the back of it for folks so they can get an idea of what it's about. Sometimes change is accomplished with perseverance. Sometimes you need two wolves. Stephanie Elliot strives to make a difference in a corrupt government with the help of two unlikely companions, two gray wolves. Stephanie finds herself running for her life after being selected for termination during a routine cancer checkup. Her life changes forever when she meets Reggie Codwell, an underground resistance fighter who places her on a path of spiritual and physical growth. During her training, Stephanie comes across two abandoned wolf pups, whom she nurses back to health. She discovers her own inner strength as she forms a pact with the wolves and initiates a rebellion. With the assistance of the President of the United States, they embark to rewrite the Constitution and enter a new era for mankind. Well, that's a lot going on right there.
Yeah.
So tell us about your process. How did you come upon fantasy books, dystopian fantasy? Who are some of your favorite authors?
Well, like I said, one of the things that my family loves is science fiction, and I grew up with the Star Trek episodes. So, but I do enjoy a lot of Stephen King. So I do have a horror movie running in my mind all the time. But I just I didn't realize I write a lot of short stories, and I didn't realize this was going to end up being the novel that it was. It started out with the idea, and it just grew and grew and grew. And this character Stephanie just had a mind of her own, and she ended up being 68,000 words or something like that.
Well, that's wonderful.
So, yeah.
And we can get this book here. We have it here at the Paperback Exchange Bookstore. Folks can also get it. You also have your own personal website, and I'm going to share that with some folks. When did you start that?
Well, during the pandemic, we started the website, Plum Publishing. And so that was just a couple of years ago. I guess, how long has the pandemic been? Year and a half now, right? Almost. Yeah, so it's fairly new. And
here's Plum Rose Publishing. You can find that at plum-rose-publishing.com. There's some coloring books for kids. And then we've got the Mother of Wolves down here. So you can go sign up for your email for newsletter information. And you can also check out any information or talk to Daniela through this site as well. Or you can go right over here to her Daniela Parker site. And you've got a little 1-minute blurb on this. Can I go ahead and show that for everybody?
Yeah, sure.
Spent a lot of time putting this together on YouTube. This is the Mother of Wolves trailer.
I'm not sure if it has sound. I don't think it has sound, Joni.
I'm putting this together on YouTube. This is the Mother of Wolves trailer.
sure if it has sound.
Well, I think you're right.
You'll have to go to the
think it has
website to
sound
see
yet.
that one, huh?
Let's try
Together
that.
on YouTube. This is the Mother of Wolves trailer.
Yes, no, because I have my earphones in. I think it was not pumping it out properly. So let's go back here. All right. Well, that was a good try anyway.
Take two. That's show business for you.
Yeah, it's live. It's live.
Yeah.
But you can go to her website. Let me show that up again to your Daniela Parker website. And share that there where you can go see it with some sound. I wanted to show it. I'm sorry I don't have it set up properly. I just like all the hard work you put into it. Some of the acting in it and everything. It looked like a really great little production you put together. But yes, you can go talk about buy the ebook here from her site. You can also take a look at your blog from this site as well. You've got an anchor.fm for Plum Rose Publishing. So if you were to go there, you could actually go hear Daniela read the first few chapters there as well. I don't have the sound set up, so we won't.
We have the first 4 chapters on that podcast, and then we'll be putting some more together, little by little, and then we're going to release an audiobook.
Wonderful.
So, and the audiobook is a little different because it actually has a lot of sound effects, which should, some audiobooks don't have that, so it's pretty neat.
So you've got a little Foley artist working with you with the sound effects.
Yeah,
I'm all over that. You just tweaked my knob on that. I love Foley work.
Awesome.
I even have an old pair of my dad's Florsheim shoes kept back for just the right time when I need to make a man walking across whatever.
Really?
yeah, I love that stuff.
Well, we're
The
gonna
old
hire
Spike
you
Jones,
next time.
the old Spike Jones songs, with all the sound effects in the background. We used to run around in the front living room and do the music and do all the sounds along with it. Oh,
Yeah.
that's wonderful. So yeah, I have not experienced an audiobook like that with sound effects.
Yeah.
Are you doing them yourself?
Yeah,
or
we're doing that. Yeah, the person I work for, Kennard Baker, he's doing all of that, putting everything together, producing it. So
I'm
we have a
forward to
couple
that.
different readers, and it's going to be so it isn't just a reading voice, it's a few different readers.
So when does that production, do you think it's gonna tie up? You're working on it
probably
now?
this year. Not this year, but like 2022. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it'll definitely be out by then. So
Well, I'm anxious to see that. That just sounds
awesome.
wonderful to me. Or I'm anxious to listen to that.
Yeah. People are very busy to read, so they can pull it out in their car and or when they're on their lunch break.
So we've got you also up here. People can get a hold of you through your Facebook page as well. And let me show that to them. And that's the Plum Rose Publishing page. And you've got your website on here. You've got your Gmail. They can directly talk to you. Now you're self-published, correct?
Yeah, this is my publishing company here.
Mm-hmm.
But we are going to be expanding. In fact, I was speaking to an author. So if there's science fiction authors out there, then we are expanding. So, but we're doing 2 different things for now. We're involved with music publishing, but we were doing the music education coloring books first, and the science fiction is the second thing. So we're trying to expand out both of them, branch it out at the same time. So so we'll be seeing more from the science fiction part soon.
So local, you're also looking for local science fiction writers as well?
Yeah, so they can contact
sci-fi fantasy
through Plum Rose Publishing, that site, if they want to. And yeah, we've
Good to
been,
know. There's always people looking. The self-publishing road can be long and arduous
yeah,
for some people that don't know how to put all the chicks in a row properly. So
right.
you can guide them through that.
Yeah, well, it's a full publishing company. So
Mhm.
yeah, so it would be like a small publishing company,
Mhm.
publishing with a small publishing company. Yeah.
Right.
So, which is nice
Excellent.
because they'll
Excellent.
get the hands-on experience.
So tell us about this. I'm going to share the screen now. This rambling and wallow. What is that? Tell us about that.
So this is a blog for those strange, I can't explain it. The strange things that are, it's like those, when I'm typically a very happy person, you know me pretty well now, so I've seen you a couple of times here, and I'm very giggly, and I jump around a lot, and for my age, right? And this is where all those negative, weird things go. And
So
so
this blog, the rambling and wallowing, science fiction,
yeah.
flash fiction, and occasional poem. So whatever's bouncing around in there that might be causing you
And
to
it's
get
really weird.
distracted, you write it down on here and get it contained.
Yeah, and my next novel is, and I just let go of like some strange ideas, but I've been dealing with aliens, and so there's a lot more of that, like the alien, even though the Mother of the Wolves doesn't really deal with aliens so much. It's a post-apocalyptic of human beings in America, but a lot
Mhm.
of my blog has alien characters or something to do with that. And so, and I've found a little bit of a niche here where as a mother, I'm writing from alien mother perspective. So on a lot of these, so it's just a little weird. You'd have to check it out to really understand and enjoy it. It's
So you've got some short stories on
yeah, they're very
there.
short. Yeah, and you can go through, and it's just if you wanted to read it while you're using the restroom or something, it's probably that long where you can just read one story and or on your break, and it's just one of those things.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Well, you can get Daniela's book here again at the Paperback Exchange Bookstore. If you're out of the area and you don't want to order off of our pbx-books.com site, you can hop up on Amazon and get a copy there. But we love having you in the store. We love sharing your books. We do have your coloring books here. Learn how to color. Learn music through coloring, as well as what was the other one? The next one you brought in, it was learn. What's the blue one?
Well, it's all Learn Music Through Coloring is a series, and so there's
Mhm.
all the different ones going into note reading and music theory, and so tackling all that stuff fun, right?
Right. So if you
Yeah.
want to contact Daniela, you can through all of the sites that we've shared today, and we will go in later on and include those links so you can get a hold of Daniela easily. And
Right.
so your next project that you're working on, what should we
So
expect other than the audio? I'm just so looking forward to the audio
yeah.
version of Mother with Wolves, with all the sound effects. That just really made my day right there.
Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, well, I have a novel that I'm working on. Yeah, and this is one, and so I like to put a little bit of, as a female writer, I like to have a little bit, so I have like female issues and just bring up things that are important, I think. And so the Mother of the Wolves, the main character, she's been raped. And so that is kind of a running theme throughout the book. In the new novel, it's going to be an alien who's escaping from a domestic violent relationship, and she's escaping through different planets. So it's kind of weird, but so I like to put that in there as a female writer. But yeah, it's a pretty cool because she's
So good to know for
amphibious.
anybody good to know for anybody who might be triggered by that. And
Right.
my mistake, and I completely apologize. I put you up as a YA author, and I knew that wasn't right when I did it. And
These are very adult.
these are
and
adult books. These are
Yeah.
not young adult books. I will update that on the posts
and they
and
yeah.
in the headlines, so people aren't deceived by that at all.
Yeah, because and this stuff, you know, it's dealing with things that are, you know, adult issues.
Very
But
adult.
like I said, it's written in a way where, you know, it's like watching a movie, really, you know. And so the one that I'm working on now, she's an amphibious alien. And so and there's a lot of strange aliens, like ones that are like reptile, snake type of aliens. And
so you've been watching all the Unacknowledged and all of the ancient alien shows. And
I don't get it.
I think there was an alien encyclopedia of all the different aliens that we had.
Oh,
here
really?
at one time. Yeah. So
yeah, I haven't been able to get my hands on that. Yeah, but yeah, so it's going to be kind of interesting because the planet she's coming from it's a frozen planet, right? And then so
how do you be amphibious on a frozen planet?
Exactly.
That's tricky.
So it's
really
tricky.
So
she's running with a disability. Yeah, she has a disability. I'm writing it so that has this disability because she's amphibious and she's on a cold planet, so she can't move very much. She's really having a hard time. Yeah, so it's just
you've got my attention, because I'm all about all the alien stuff. You know, I watch all that Ancient Aliens. I'm taking the deep dive with Graham Hancock right now, which he isn't so much of Ancient Aliens. He's more of Lost Civilizations kind of a thing. So yeah, very, very interesting. But Mother of Wolves here, available here. You've got a couple other books out there that are a little bit hard to find. We might be able to eke a couple copies of it for the shop, but we'll see.
Cool.
People will be looking for them because they're showing up on some of the stuff that I looked and did some research on. But thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
And
thank you for having me.
And like I said, we will put up the links that we have mentioned here and of the pages that we've shared. And Daniela and I will also be monitoring. So if anybody comes in a little later, didn't catch the live show, and has some questions that they put up, we'll be answering those questions later. You'll also be able to catch this recording on our new Facebook page. And I wanted to let people know to thank them for moving over very quickly to our new Facebook page. We had to do it for ownership purposes of the Facebook page and advertising. So we'll get that back up to speed, but we will be sharing this to the new page as well. And we have a YouTube channel, which is the Paperback Exchange Bookstore channel, that we have all of our other author interviews on as well. So thank you again, Daniela, for being here today. We look forward to your future projects, and feel free to stop by the store anytime.
Yeah, you do a wonderful job for the community, so we appreciate you.
Oh, well, thank you so much, and you take care. We're going to take it off of live here, and we're going to stop our live stream just like that. All right, now I'm going to